Hey, this is Chris. Welcome back to Chris's Dip Review, and I have another tank to review for you guys today that has a lot of buzz around it and is a very popular tank right now, and that is going to be the Smok TFV4. Also called Smoke, but I call it Smok because it has no E and it is also vaping, not smoking. So taking a look at the pack here, it is a black matte color, and by the way, I'm going to be trying to do a very in-depth review for you guys to let you know about this tank. What do you get with this tank, what are the perks of it, and what are the disadvantages of it. So taking a look at the pack here, it is very nice looking. It says Smok on the top. It's a black matte color, has a real nice, pretty quality feel to it. So opening up the case here, you can see you would get the tank right here. I already have it on my IPv3 right now, and we're gonna pull that out. So it comes in this nice like felt type material, really nice feeling material. You get a extra set of glass and two bands that are the tank bands. You get a screwdriver for the RBA section of it, a RBA coil. It comes stock with a triple coil, and it has an extra grommet for filling the tank. And it also came with some cotton, which I already used in the RBA. So I am going to be vaping on the RBA portion of this tank right now. Now, after a while of vaping this tank, I am really enjoying it. I'm really getting a feel for it, and I'm kind of figuring out the advantages and the disadvantages of it. So let's take an in-depth look at this tank real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in and kind of give you guys a look around. There we go. As you can see, it is a very nice polished chrome looking material, and one of the things that I really love about this tank is the adjustable airflow drip tip. This thing is freaking awesome. I'm going to try and get a close-up of that. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. Let's see, focus. There we go. As you can see, there's adjustable airflow on the drip tip, which is just amazing, and simply all you have to do to turn it on or off is simply twist it. And as you can see, the airflow is now off, if it wants to focus. Anyways, you guys get the point. So taking a look at the tank here, you've got 4 pretty decent sized to large airflow holes that you can adjust, turn up or down or off or, you know, whatever. And you can open or close them. So let's go ahead and take a vape off this. I'm vaping at 60 watts on my IPv3 limited edition carbon fiber, and it is upgraded to 165 watts. I'm going to be vaping it at 50 watts right now. So let's go ahead and take a puff. As you guys can see, outstanding quad production on this tank. Probably the most quad production I've ever seen from a tank. I have a Heracles as well, and it is supposed to be rated up to 100 watts with the 0.2 ohm coil. This thing definitely puts out more quad production than that. I believe it holds 5 milliliters of juice as well, which you are going to need, and I will discuss that later. But yeah, quad production on here is outstanding. I'll take one more puff and do it horizontally for you guys. As you can see, outstanding quad production, very thick vapor. Loving that vanilla custard. If you guys haven't already checked out my review for A&M Vapes Vanilla Custard Juice, be sure to check that out. It is some very good juice. I am vaping it in this tank right now. So let's go over some of the advantages and disadvantages. So one of the advantages is huge quad production and great flavor. This thing gives flavor almost as well as temp control in my experience. I actually put Muffin Man in here, and I had been dripping it on my RDA, and you know, I am kind of a slob. My RDAs, the cotton tends to get kind of dirty, and I put it in here, and I was blown away at how much more flavor I really tasted when vaping it out of this tank. Amazing quad production. And even all the way open, Still has great flavor. Very nice airflow as well. As you can see, like I said, there is the airflow on the drip tip as well as the airflow from the tank. So you're really getting double the airflow, which I believe would help assist in the quad production. As you can see, it's already starting to get cloudy in here. So, some of the disadvantages of this tank. One disadvantage that I found is that it drinks juice like no tomorrow. I bought this bottle of Cutwood Mega Melon about 3 to 4 days ago, and as you guys can see, it is down to like 10 milliliters. This is a 30 milliliter bottle. And also this high voltage shock treatment I bought on the same day, and it is almost gone. So yeah, it definitely guzzles through juice. However, that is expected with the quad production that you get. So yeah, like I said, the quad production of this tank and the flavor is amazing, but at that, it does guzzle through a lot of juice. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of budget or doesn't want to go through a lot of juice, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this tank to you because, like I said, it will go through a lot of juice. So, you know, if you vape and have, like, you know, big bottles like this of Muffin Man, or you vape Plume juice, something like, you know, juice that's cheaper, if you brew juice or have a lot of juice, definitely recommend this. I'd recommend it to anybody. However, you know, keep in mind that if you are buying very expensive premium juice, that it is going to go through it with no problem. Amazing. Almost like, you know, you could enter a cloud competition. Well, you know. I'm going to go ahead and turn it up to 100 watts. Now I'm going to pulse fire it and show you what all this tank is capable of doing. I don't recommend doing this and taking a straight, you know, 3 to 5 second pull off this. I recommend pulsing it. And yeah. Insane. Incredible crowd production off this tank, guys, really. So yeah, definitely the perks are some of the best quad production I have seen from a tank. Let's go ahead and turn it back down to 50 watts, which is what, 50 watts, which is what I've been liking to vape it at because I can get a full lung hit. And at 60, sometimes it kind of gets dry, and you'll get a dry hit every now and then. But go ahead and experiment with what's right for you. But I enjoy a nice hot vape. Also, this does vape pretty hot. So if you do not like, you know, hot vapes, I love hot vapes. But if you're somebody who's kind of sensitive to that or doesn't really like hot vapor, then, you know, beware of this. Phenomenal. So yeah, guys, basically on my review of this tank gets a very good review. Overall, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Or maybe a 9.5 out of 10 because of the fact that it goes through juice, but that is expected with this quad production. So this retails, I believe, at my store for about $44.99, so, you know, not too bad, really, for what you're getting. You're getting a really great tank, and, you know, you get a lot with it. You get the extra coils, you get the RBA deck, so you can, you know, rebuild on it like you would an RDA. Very cool. So yeah, overall, this gets a really good review, guys, by me. If you guys have it near you, definitely check it out and maybe pick one up if you think this is the tank for you. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day, y'all.